Welcome to part 5 of Web Developer 101. In this video, we'll have a brief look at what JavaScript is used for on websites. In short, JavaScript is used to add dynamic behaviors to a web page. And in this video, we'll see a small example of that in action. There's a number of different ways to add JavaScript to a page, and we're going to do it by inlining it within the body tag here. So we can create a script tag, and then whatever we type in here will be executed as JavaScript. What I can do here is type alert and just a quick hello in there. So if I save this, now when I refresh this page, what we will see is the browser will interpret this document and it will show us a dialog window with hello in it. And the way this has been implemented, it will probably pause the rendering of the document until I dismiss the dialog. Let's have a look. So if I refresh, here's the little dialog we can see with the hello that I typed inside of there, and we don't see anything in the background, but as soon as I click OK, the rest of the page gets rendered as usual. But what we see here is a little bit of JavaScript interacting with the web page. And what we can do is I can extend this example just a little bit to show you how JavaScript is a bit dynamic. So I can say the time is, and let's use a bit more JavaScript here, new date, to local time string. So we're not going into the details of JavaScript at this point. The idea is just to give you a rough understanding of what JavaScript can do on a page. So if I refresh now, we can see that it's given us the current time. And if I refresh this again, we'll probably see that we're in the 35th minute. There you go. Now we're at 3:35 and 21 seconds. If I refresh it again, we should be a bit later on. And you can see 3:35:28, 3:35:33. I'll extend this example a little bit more just to show you it, just to give you a slightly better idea of JavaScript interacting with web elements. We're not going to go into the details yet. This is just an example to give you an idea of what JavaScript can be used for. And we'll do the same thing here, but this time we will change the contents of this title. Now when I refresh this page, we can see we have the time as the title. In this example, now we're showing how we can make this HTML element equal to the time that the page was loaded. And that shows you how we can add dynamic content to a page using JavaScript. Later on in the course, we will start digging into JavaScript and we will explain exactly what this line means as we learn more and more about how to code in JavaScript. But for now, I think this is enough just to explain the basic use of JavaScript on a web page. We've had a quick look at HTML, CSS, and now JavaScript. Next up, we will start digging into the free code camp material and do a few of those exercises. I hope you can join me for that. See you next time.